previously on NCAT for You.
What is he doing?
He's beginning to believe.
So, hi everyone. Yes, we're back on the mini. And first of all, let me just apologize for the fact that I'm doing most of this video on voiceover. But if you remember last time, I did say that I lost a lot of footage when I went on holidays. And this is the last video I took before I went on holidays. So after this one, promise, it'll be just me and you, and a little bit of voiceover. Big 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh. So in simple terms, I started by removing 12 bolts that were holding the rocker cover. Look at this, it's beautiful. And to my surprise, considering that there was white smoke coming off the exhaust, the internals of this engine look pretty good. I mean, the camshaft, the valve spring, the valve itself, even the rocker shaft and the chain, they all look mint condition, which is good. Bless me.
Have you just sneezed? What do you say then? Gesundheit, Gesundheit, Gesundheit.
Which in English translates to get subscribed. I wonder if the oil is leaking from here, from this gasket. Maybe yes, maybe no, but yeah, we can definitely see the oil now. Still, doesn't answer as to why the coolant is coming out from the exhaust. Let's find out. Now, let's see what's underneath. Definitely leaking from the back. And looking at the oil residue that has accumulated all over the camshaft position sensor, it was obvious that the rocker cover gasket failed to seal the oil that protects the cylinder head. So for this, I did not use a tool. I don't have the tool. After doing my markings, what I did, I had someone pressing the brake while the car was in 5th gear. Seemed to work. And what I mean by that is that if you haven't got the camshaft timing tool to hold the cog whilst you undoing the camshaft sprocket bolt, it'll be very difficult to remove it, but there is another way. You can ask someone to press the brake whilst the car is in 5th gear or in 6th gear, depending on how many gears you've got, and this should be enough for you to undo the bolt. So after loosening up the 10 head bolts in sequence, this happened.
People here call it a pepper sauce.
For us, we just say shito.
This is good.
No, it's definitely not good. Let's just hope he's not gonna come and bite me later on. Now that all the bolts are out, let's see what's underneath. Finally, the moment we've all been waiting for. To find the reason as to why this engine is overheating and coolant is coming from the exhaust when running. Okay, just carbon. Scored. Looking good. Why is he overheating? Yeah. Look at that. I'm gonna have to somehow flush the... Let's see what we can do. Okay, so this is the engine. I'm gonna have to clear these coolant passages because they look crispy. Obviously gonna clean that, and this is the engine head. So now that I've assessed the cylinder head condition and situation, I start by cleaning it with carburetor cleaner or even brake cleaner. Either one of those will work fine for the beginning stages of the cleaning. Also, I'm using a soft metal brush, but a brass brush is equally as good. So after cleaning and cleaning and cleaning, finally the aluminum starts revealing its true colors. And let me tell you, it looks amazing, but it's about to get better. Keep watching, and at the end, just give me a comment. Let me know what you think and if it was worth it. And if it was you, what would you use instead of this? And as always, never forget the Temu cloth. What a piece of equipment. God damn it. Without it, ooh. once the top of the cylinder head was clean, I decided to go to the bottom side of it where the valves are sitting, and with the brass brush softly start cleaning the carbon away that was sitting from previous combustions. And all I used was the brushes, the thermocloth, and the paint thinner, which I believe, in my opinion, was the most effective chemical that I used on this engine without damaging it. And the results is speak for itself. But once again, let me know what you think, and if you would have used something different, what would that be? But at the price there was and the result that created, I'm sticking to my guns, and definitely this is a good result. To all of you that are watching this, I want to say a big thank you. And next week, we finally assembled the engine together. At least that's the plan. Let's see if you get it done. Thank you very much. Until next time. Engine head is done. Here we go. It's better. Oh, beautiful. Look at that.